Axe, again, bullies most melee heroes pretty well. And especially with Disruptor getting more points into Glimpse, that should be a very easy kill. So he's gonna go back to the jungle like you said. Unfortunately, he did not start with Iron Talon, so it's gonna be very slow. 3-4-3 leaps back into the tower, but actually might still die. The poison taking him down. Gonna be close.
They've got mana, they've got arrow, but it's not gonna come out just yet. It wasn't in time, and 3-4-3 held onto it, but they turned back onto the Dazzle. The arrow will fly now and hits in with a call, and your first blood goes to DJ. If he didn't have Iron Talon yet, he will now.
Yep. Gonna get
Yes, against like the 5 of Invoker at like 2.5, 3 minutes. And this time around, he's keeping it all balanced out.
And you can make the argument that Storm is actually weaker as a laner, at least compared to the TA. I wonder if Different Heaven is doing something a little bit differently. Top lane though, fights are happening.
The Sand King is dead. They even get the Astral onto Dazzle. There's rotation in from Disruptor. They throw the kinetic field down. Dazzle doesn't have the Grave. He's gone for the 1-0-2 build, but Chemo. He can't continue chasing. The thing is, 3-4-3 has a Starstorm and the double one as he gets into range for it. Doesn't need the arrow, I don't think, but he threw it just for good measure anyway.
I wonder if it's time to ban.
Especially when DJ is coming in from the side. They just need an Astral. The Burst Strike expended. The Sunstrike's down. Chemo drops low, but it's not enough to kill. And they turn back around with a call coming in. The damage from the Plasma Field kills off the Ogre now. The static link onto the OD as well. The dunk kills off the Sand King at long last, but DJ, can you escape from this with a poison touch from Yassi? I don't think you can. Sad Boy's too quick with the phase boots coming through. And Razor, when you said it perfectly, at the drop of a hat, Razor goes from laning and being boring to the TA, keep your distance. Keep on draining that damage as Abed, not looking too great for him, honestly. 3k net worth, 500 behind the Invoker as Invoker finds kill on the Mirana. Top lane though, the Razor, he's caught in the call. They just need a dunk from DJ, but the poison touch keeps him at bay. The final hits in from the Orbs of OD. We'll get the Razor, but Mirana died over in the C teams, sit back and rely on their mid-game decision-making rather than early-game aggression and going in on these lanes. I mean, Axe DJ is a bit too far forward. Dunks and calls, but with the Sunstrike and the Thunderstrike, they do get the kill back onto him. Seal will be able to retreat, so a 1-for-1 there. As Axe and Sand King, it's the race towards the
Wreck Invitee, Execration, getting wrecked and stuff like that. So we have Different Heaven, perhaps getting ganked mid. The trap's gonna fly through, but here comes the Sand King as well as Disruptor. They got the Static Storm. It's gonna be good on 2 here. In fact, 3 as Chemo walks in and now walks back out. Invoker does die, but how much will they lose? Abed taking a lot of damage, another Burrow striking, and a lot of Glimpse coming in as well. That's gonna be a 3-for-1 exchange. The supports are there. Invoker again goes down, but now a Razor also joining in for the push.
They clap their hands, and there's 5 heroes mid lane from next gen. Well, actually,
creep, and then Razor's kind of just went to the right side. Top lane though, Astro already expended here as Gabby gets glimpsed back, and that is going to be a kill.
Nice little Burrow strike in from the Sand King, and that secures his Blink Dagger, while Axe at about 80 gold. Yeah. There's no way that NG should come in to fight this, surely not, unless the Epicenter Burrow strike onto Axe. The Astral saves him, and the Static Storm is still there, flapping around, but DJ's alive. And that's why NG shouldn't go in and fight it. The Astral saves the one target stuck in the mix. Refraction's a weird spell though. Oh yeah, you're right. Astral into arrow, flies and hits, and Razor caught in the mix, and Sand King's a good burst strike, but it's DJ with a blink call and Culling Blade, a double kill with the spins, clears up another, and the chase is on. They run forward to the bloodlusted TA, and Seal, you can't juke with a Disruptor. You're not a Shikuchi Weaver. Played by a Rubik. That's a Deso, Abed, TA, and all of a sudden they come racing out of the gates.
Yeah, I thought you could take off all of them.
I know, you definitely can't. Oh, hello Ogre. Astral to save him for now, but this means the static link is extended in duration, and Chemo just one crack of the whip. Sad Boy finds the kill. Just an Ogre, it's fine. 3-4-3 still farming, halfway towards his Aghanim Scepter. A glimpse back, and he's got no leap. He buys out, make sure he spent all of his gold, and it turns from just an Ogre into just an Ogre and just a Mirana. That's a pretty good double kill for just a Razor.
Yeah, often punch 2 shots a whole wave.
Tier 1 top, the net is closing. Abed, Blink, Deso, and this is what you're talking about. This is what you mentioned when the TA was picked. Sand King Burst Strikes in, the Aegis going to be expended here. Popped it out by the Sunstrike, and they're going to throw the Epicenter in as well, but Abed blinks away. I mean, now maybe they'll look to turn this one around. They've got another trap to throw out. How did they see me?
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
What does OD have? Oh, OD's got a hood as well. Can I kill Sand King? Oh, with the dunk. Oh, good Burst Strike down to low ground, and the Sandstorm's there. Razor comes in with the link onto DJ, and with the cold snap down. DJ, he's got a Astral up from the OD. He's got another Blink call as well. He might be able to jump onto someone. He jumps back, actually, to get away from the fight as Gabby wails in onto the Dazzle, and Razor with the Astral there. They've killed off Seal in the back end, but it's going to be a freebie as Dazzle drops. And you're talking about Snowball, and you look at this, just heroes dying one by one from NG. Cold Snap Meteor. It looks good onto the Ogre. And once again, the Astral gives the static link that extra duration. Chemo is trapped inside the little force field created by the Disruptor, and they'll just give up the Ogre and retreat themselves away. 343 still trying to farm his Aghanim Scepter.
Execration throw away a 10k advantage before against EHOMX. I believe you and I were casting that game. So I don't want to count anybody out, but I don't know. I don't think that will happen again. They have a lineup that scales amazingly well. In fact, 343 on the support Mirana is about to hit Ags. So that's another core you have to worry about.
Well, I've killed the TA mid. I was just about to make the point that Dazzle and Disruptor are Assassin in a matter of seconds. Things get messy very quickly. This Moonlight Shadow moves them into position. Oh, it's good by NG. They're going to TP themselves away. It's just going to be the Dazzle. Poor little Dazzle. It could have been much worse, though.
Yeah. I mean, Yahtzee's used to it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That's a pretty risky maneuver when you get caught with your... if they're pushing your base and you don't have your ult. That's a pretty big deal.
Ghost Walk from Different Heaven. Don't have any reveal to see him, at the very least, with his Aghanim Starstorm thrown out to clear out the Forge Spirits, but they're jumping in. Abed, he's looking for the Disruptor. Yule Scepter into the air, and Sad Boy, static link onto Abed. The Blink call, looking for the dunk, kills him off. Now Razor's caught in the mix as well, but a good Burst Strike through onto the OD will catch him out. Ooh, deafening kills off Axe, but retreats, Blink out. He's high ground, and he can maybe go and look for a cheeky pick on someone, but it's the Vietnamese that jump in first with the Static Storm whiffing. The Burst Strike was a good setup, but Chemo's dragged back into it. The trouble is Razor has to deal with the Templar Assassin. Abed BKBs and runs forward, but realizes he's almost 2v5 here in this Radiant side of the map. Holding onto the Aegis, they jump again. Tornado catches Gabby with the EMP down. 4 staffs onto the low ground. A glimpse.
Oh.
Astral's
Does he end up in the base?
He ends up in the base. He does. He definitely does. Epicenter, where is it? It's coming through, but it's too slow. The damage is done, and Abed is cleared up. One. Razor's gone. Has to buy back into this as the Sand King gets a decent Burst Strike once more, but TA can blink away from this Aegis revival. Oh, no, she can't. The Deafening Blast. Perfect time. Invoker. Astral's there to save her. And now, I'm going to say it again, TA can blink away from this inevitable death with a glimpse back in. The Burst Strike's there, and TA's caught, but equally, Invoker's dead. No buyback from him, and Sad Boy, this could be a dieback. DJ, no blink available. A good poison touch from the Dazzle keeps him at bay. Well, Abed earned up.
How many fucking Astrals?
Like 5?
This is triggering me because it's like he's not.
I feel like Astral, I think it was Scant, or was it you that said it, just remove the ability to use it on your teammates. They're going to jump in again. The Static Storm finally lands. No, it doesn't. BKB from Abed keeps them away, and DJ goes in onto Dazzle, graves himself. Where's the axe? He's moved himself back, but comes in with a Culling Blade at long last, and a double dunk for DJ. Finds the 2 supports, and now Sad Boy running back into Fountain. But in the meantime, it's the Burst Strike and Sand King trying to get to safety, which is 6 feet under apparently, as Gabby clears him up easily, and racks are falling. A full 5 squad here of Next Gen. There's the jump forward. Caught the Ogre with a Sunstrike, and 4 staff doubly so away and over the cliff tops. Next Gen won't find a break as 343 actually goes aggressively forward. There's the urn. Oh, DJ Blink. Called, not going to land though, and he's glimpsed back away from this. Sand King looks for the Ogre still. They want to fight. Kimo will be the hero that drops at long last, but Abed, he's got traps, he's got blink, he's got enemies in his sight. So does these units coming in up onto the high ground. Abed, he just decides to go in onto the tower. The arrow slides past the Dazzle. DJ blink call, Dazzle, he's caught. Static Storm dropped onto the axe alone. He 4 staffs away, and they've already killed one in the back end. OD's taking that Disruptor. Epicenter looks okay, but Gabby just BKBs and turns to fight. Abed will lose his Aegis the Immortal. That's one big swing there for NG. There's no secondary life anymore for the TA. And no BKB for Gabby. Or for, I guess Abed still does have his.
Yep. Meteor though, down for 1 full minute, so that's pretty big here for base defense. Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Yassi?
Sand King escapes, but Razor wants to try and battle. They kill off a Sand King in the back end, but the Invoker and Razor, they've been separated from the rest of their team. The supports, they weren't connected. They couldn't save anyone. And these two heroes, the Razor and Invoker, they can't fight without the Sand King. They cannot fight without a Disruptor Ultimate. And this is just going to be a systematic dismantling of the next-gen base as Astral catches over on the Invoker. He can pop his BKB, but he doesn't choose to do so. He's just getting whacked around. There's the BKB finally coming through as Abed chased back by the Razor, and Ice Wall dropped, but they're hiding in their base once more. The dunk! DJ finds it, zips himself into the base with a blink and a 4 staff, and GG's called. 2-1. Execration will take this series. As they go in, fountain diving for fun.
Well, I thought Execration kind of had it for the past 15 minutes.